Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Jai Nitya Gadadhar Srivasudeva Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. So we are reading the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 2, verse 16 and 17. Title of chapter is The Activities of Maharaj Adinidra. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Nastapreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Tamashloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki Nivatam Swakata Krishna Nimashravana Kirtana Vedanta Svasadhani Vidhunat Svatsatan Krishna Swadhana Pavate Dharma Saha Kavanasta Vishamsha Puranarita Maha Krishna Bhagavata Ki. Okay, let's go repeat word by word. Na Tvan Tyajami Daitam Vijadevadatam Na Tvan Tyajami Daitam Vijadevadatam Na Tvan Tyajami Daitam Vijadevadatam Yasmin Mano Dri Api No Na Vyati Lanam Yasmin Mano Dri Api No Na Vyati Lanam Yasmin Mano Dri Api No Na Vyati Lanam. From Sahita next is better. Yasmin Mano Dri Api No Na Vyati Lanam Yasmin Mano Dri Api No Na Vyati Lanam Charu Shri Arhasi Netum Anuvratante Mancharu 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 Shri Arhasi Netum Anuvratante Citam Yata Pratisarantu Shiva Satchivya 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 Natvam Tyajami Daitam Vijadevadatam Natvam Tyajami Daitam Vijadevadatam Yasmin Mano Dri Api No Na Vyati Lanam Yasmin Mano Dri Api No Na Vyati Lanam Mancharu Shringyahasi Netumanuvratante Mancharu Shringyahasi Netumanuvratante Citam Yata Pratisarantu Shiva Satchivyaha Citam Yata Pratisarantu Shiva Satchivyaha. Natvam Tyajami Daitam Vijadevadatam Yasmin Mano Dri Api No Na Vyati Lanam Yasmin Mano Dri Api No Na Vyati Lanam Mancharu Shringyahasi Netum Anuvratante Cittam Yata Pratisarantu Shiva Satchivyaha Cittam Yata Pratisarantu Shiva Satchivyaha. Note. When you Tyajami I shall give up. Daitam very dear. Vijadeva my Lord Brahma. The demigod worshipped by the Brahmanas. Datam given. Yasmin unto whom. Manaha mind. Drik eyes. Which can be
direction also. Api also. Naha mai. Navyati. Do not go away. Langan. Tightly attached. Maybe. Charshungi. A woman with beautiful raised breasts. Arhasi. You ought. Netum. To lead. Anubratam. Follower. Te. Your. Chitam. Desire. Yataha. Wherever. Pratisarantu. May follow. Shiva. Favorable. Satchivya. Friends. Translation from English to Sanskrit. Like this. Lord Brahma, who is worshipped by the Brahmanas, has very mercifully given you to me, and that is why I have met you. I do not want to give up your company, for my mind and eyes are fixed upon you and cannot be drawn away. All women with beautiful raised breasts, I am your follower. You may take me wherever you like, and your friends may also follow me. Okay. Report by Divine Grace of Now, Agnidra frankly admits his weakness. He was attracted to Purvachit, and therefore, before she could say, "But I have no business with you," he expressed his desire to be united with her. He was so attracted that he was free to go anywhere, hell or heaven, in her company. When one is absorbed in lust and the influence of sex, one surrenders to the feet of a woman without reservations. It's very clear that is a perverted reflection of the spiritual world, because the object of surrender is Krishna. Srila Madhvacharya remarks in this connection that when one engages in joking and talking like a crazy person, one may say anything and everything, but his words will be meaningless. Okay, this is the verse 17. Shushuka uvacha itilalana nunayati visharodhana Vaidaghyaya paribhashaya tanvi buddha vadungi buddha matir adisabhajaya masa. Translation. Srila Goswami continued. Maharaj Agnidra, whose intelligence was like that of a demigod, knew the art of flattering women to win them to his side. He therefore pleased that celestial girl with his best words and gained her favor. Purport. Since King Agnidra was devout, he actually had no attraction for material enjoyment. But because he wanted a wife for progeny, and Lord Brahma had sent Purvachit for this purpose, yes, is a necessity, is a gift of Lord Brahma for increased population in the universe. He expertly pleased her with flattering words. Women are attracted by a man's flattering words, and the man's attracted by the form of the woman. One who is expert in this art of flattery is called Vedanta, like the Vedanta Madhava the book of Rupa Goswami, Krishna is the best of the Vedantas. Okay, this is a summary of the chapter by Vishnu Thakur, by his book, by his commentary of Srimad Bhagavatam, Sartavashnitika. The second chapter describes how Agninidra obtained the Apsara Purvajit and exactly plus bore sons in her. Agninidra absorbed the principles of Dharma. Okay, this is the context of the history of Agninidra and Priyavrata Maharaj. This is the genealogy tree of Swami Woman. Did you know that Sati, the Lord Shiva's wife, and Dhruva were cousins? So Swami Woman married Shatarupa, and they have 5 kids: Priyavrata Maharaj, Uttanapada, that is the father of Dhruva Maharaj, Akuti and Prajapati Ruch, Prasut, that married Daksha. This was so in the 4th canto, Lord Daksha and Shiva. Devahut married with Kardamamuna, one of the mental mind sons of Lord Brahma. Is a very, very great devotee, Kardamamuna, and because this, Kapila Deva is their son. So this is the very important genealogy of Swami Gomana, the father of Priyavrata Maharaj, that married with Barhishmati. The 10 sons of Maharaj Priyavrata were named Agninidra, the personality of our history, Hidmajiva, Yagyabhahu, Mahavira, Hiranyarita, Gripta Purusham, Savana. Savana is more easy name, the jungles in Africa. Medhatiti, Vitihotra, and Kavi. These are also names of Agni, the god of fire. This is the previous chapter, verse 25. When Priyavrata drove his chariot behind the sun, the hints of his chariot's wheels created impressions that later become 7 oceans, the division of the planetary system, dividing the planetary system known as Bhumandala into 7 islands. The 7 oceans, respectively, it's a very interesting information. 7 oceans respectively contains salt water, is the ocean of our plants, sugarcane juice, liquor, clarified butter, milk, emulsified yogurt, and sweet drink water. All the islands are completely surrounded by these oceans, and each ocean is equal in breadth to the island in surrounders. Maharaj Priyavrata, the husband of Queen Maharashmati, gave sovereignty. How do you pronounce this word?
Sovereignty.
Sovereignty. Okay, thank you. Over the island to respective sons, namely Agninidra, Hidmajiva, Yagyabhahu, Hiranyarita, Pritapushta, Medatit, and Vithotra. Thus they all became king by the order of their father. Okay, especially the Agninidra will be the king of Jambu. Jambu is very, very interesting fruit. In northeast of Brazil have trees of jambus on the street, especially in Recife. Adnidra became the ruler of Jambudvipa. This is a picture of Jambudvipa. In accordance with Maharaj Prabhata's instructions, remember, father is a guru on the same time on this time of the universe, and maintaining its residence with the same affection father feels for his sons, like the government in nowadays. Once Maharaj Agnidra desired to have a son and become an inhabitant of Pitraloka. In the end of the history, Agnidra will live together of Purvajit in Pitraloka, and therefore he entered a cave of Mandara mountain to practice austerity. The moment is the context of our history. Lord Brahma sent a celestial girl named Purvajit to Agnidra's hermitage. After dressing herself very attractively, she presented herself before him with various feminine movements. Verse 3 and 4 of this chapter. Oh, so we have a romance in this chapter, a love story. Not only that, he is actually cooperating in the devotional service of his grandfather, Lord Brahma. The service to Krishna of Lord Brahma is create population in this universe, Prajapati. So, in this way, Lord Brahma sent the Purvajit to increase this population in the universe. So I will talk about Purvajit a little. So Purvajit is wife of King Agninidra, become wife, mother of Maharaj Nabi, and Maharaj Nabi is father of Lord Rishabhadeva. So Purvajit is the grandmother of Lord Rishabhadeva, and she is also the great grandmother of Maharaj Bharata. Is the descendant genealogy of Purvajit and Agninidra that became from Swayambhuvamana and Priyavrata Maharaj. Purvajit. She could attract the minds and vision of both humans and demigods by her playful movements, her shyness and humility, her glances, the very pleasing sounds that poured from her mouth and she spoke, and the motion of her limbs. The very attractive characteristics of the female body. By all of these qualities, she opened for Cupid, who bears an arrow of flowers, a pet of our reception to the minds of men. This is a purport of Srila Prabhupada to verse 6. So this is particular of Purvajit. And one subject of this chapter is Apsaras. Purvajit is a Apsara. And who are these Apsaras? So in the Ocean Yukishami, we have this quote: Tatas Chapsaro Jata Yushka Kantya Suvasasaha Ramanya Swardina Valabu Dati Ilavalo Kanahi. Next, the purely apsaras, who are used as prostitutes on the heavenly planets. This is Prabhupada's translation. They were fully decorated with golden ornaments and lockets, and were dressed in fine and attractive clothing. The apsaras move very slowly in an attractive style that reveals the inhabitants of the heavenly planets. So the apsaras basically are courtesans, are ladies that meaning in the palace of Lord Indra, and they are very nice in dancing in this movement, like Gandharvas and Kinnaras. Gandharvas are the musicians and Kinnaras are the singers. So the great artists in the heaven planets. And they are considered like angels also. It's a super special effect. But if the form of the apsaras or the female form is so beautiful and attractive that it can mislead us, how should we reveal it? First of all, we must see them, like all other things, in connection with Krishna, as Krishna's energy. Okay. This is Shikshastra Prabhu. The abode known as Kailas is full of different herbs and vegetables, and it is sanctified by red hymns and mystic yoga practice. The residents of that abode are demigods by birth and have all mystic powers. Besides them, there are other human beings who are known as Kinnaras and Gandharvas, and are accompanied by their beautiful wives, who are known as apsaras or angels. Okay? This translation not says that they are rich, they are angels. Okay? Aesthetics, the philosophy of the beauty. Aesthetics is a discussion in philosophy that addresses beauty in art and its effects on human beings. Where does beauty come from? Does beauty have an original source from which all other beautiful things come and also participate? There exists a beauty in itself that is found and gives rise to all other beautiful things in reality. So what is the source of the beauty? Where comes from the beauty? Basically, these questions came from Plato, the Greek philosophers. This philosopher is very near of the Vedas. The problem in Plato, not only in Plato, but in all Western civilization is they don't know the form who's God. The Western civilization can conceive a rational vision about God. Yes, God is eternal, God is limited, God is all-pervading. These are rational attributes of God. The mind can think, the intelligence can think about this quality of God, but who is God? How is the face of God? This information not exists in Western civilization. Even in Plato, 500 years before of Jesus Christ's appearance. The Plato speak about your main concept about absolute truth. But in the voice of Socrates, he says it's impossible for human beings to speak about this absolute truth. So I will speak about the sun, that is the God. This main conception, this main concept in Plato called well in itself. But Socrates not define what is this. And in all Western tradition don't define it. Like the Brahma Samhita, like Srimad Bhagavatam, like Bhagavad Gita speak about the characteristics, the features of this absolute truth. So Plato speak about an example of beauty, but what is the source of beauty? Would be the beauty itself. The Greek philosopher Plato said that in nature, through the sense, we can find many examples, facsimile, of beauty, but not beauty itself, the original beauty, the source of all beauty. Examples of beauty in the material world would be a rose, a bird, an ornamental fish, and of course the beauty of a woman. Yes, a rose, a bird, yes, so many aesthetics, so many examples of beauty, many beautiful things. Clownfish and the beauty of a woman. In summary, the beauty of women is beauty because this beauty came from the original source. What is the original source of all beauty?
Krishna.
Krishna, yes. This is for us, for devotees, this is a very easy answer. So in the phenomenal world, we can find many examples of beauty, but not the beauty itself. Yes, Krishna not is accessible to our senses. Is achintya, is adokshaja. Adokshaja means that not is accessible to material senses. Our material senses need to be purified. The source of all beauty from which all other beauties came and participate, and one of the greatest examples of this beauty is the feminine beauty. While the male body is more rustic, full of hair and beard, more appropriate to have and martial tasks, the female body is much softer, more delicate, and with its contours more beautiful down, more appropriate for dance. Yes, the apsaras are dancing girls, celestial planets, come much closer of the original beauty. I don't know if you have this experience, especially the peoples of first time. They approach of us, approach of me, and ask, this Krishna is a woman. This Lord Shiva, this portrait, this Lord Shiva is a female, is a girl. Why the people ask? Because the God, especially Krishna, they have the beauty, the perfect beauty, and the perfect beauty is more approaching, more near of the beauty of a woman, not of the male body. Exactly by these characteristics that we saw.
Sir Prabhu, I said the same, not because one time a devotee told me that Krishna similar a woman because represent that is more beautiful than a woman.
Yeah,
Not
the perfect beauty is Krishna, and Krishna expanded himself in the female portion. Yes, the original woman is Radharani, like speak in Brahma Samhita, and all another women's Lakshmis came from Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani is the Lakshmi, original Lakshmi, and of course Krishna put all your beauty in the form of Srimati Radharani. Another experience is if you are beautiful couple are on the street and another girl's come, the first thing that the girl's looking is for the girl, not for the boy. Because the beautiful of the women is so attractive that the women can perceive all this lady is so beautiful, so beautiful. The great question that remains unanswered in Western culture is what is the form of the beautiful itself from which all other beautiful things arise and participate. This beautiful itself is now as Lord Sri Krishna. And here we have a quote of Nectar Devotion. Krishna attracts everyone, but devotional service attracts Krishna. Srimati Radharani is the personification of devotional service, Radhini Shakti. The symbol of devotional service is the highest degrees is Radharani. Krishna is called Madan Mohana, which means that he is so attractive that he can defeat the attraction of thousands of Cupids. This Cupid, this demigod, is very interesting because he are in the Vedic culture, but in Greek culture also speak about the Cupid. That is a boy, a young, and the characteristic, he is so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful that he attracted all people. So he have a wonderful, unimaginable beauty. And he have a bow, and the arrows are made by flowers. And when he used these arrows, these arise the lust in your victims. So Krishna is so beautiful that thousands of Cupids are attacked by the beauty of Krishna. Yes, the most beautiful person that is Cupid, Krishna have a beauty thousand superior than this Cupid. But Radharani is still more attractive. Yes, remember, Radharani is the woman original. The beauty of Radharani is superior to the beauty of Krishna. But Radharani is still more attractive, for she can even attract Krishna. Therefore, devotees call her Madan Mohana Mohini, the attractor of Cupids. So, this is the form of beauty, original form of beauty. This is the capacity of satisfy all our senses, give pleasure of all senses. This beauty, this kind of beauty, this perfection and source of all beauty. Krishna and Balarama. Another question. So, if the female form is the most beautiful form there is, and it is beautiful because it comes from Krishna, then can I freely associate with her, with the women?
If your name is Ramananda Roy.
Ah, that making massage.
Yes.
This is a good point. So the Siddhanta is another. In fact, for those who know Krishna personally, this is not very recommended. So we have a verse from Kapila Shiksha, from Kapila Deva, just trying to understand So this is advice from Kapila Deva for those who want to know Krishna face to face. Just try to understand the might strength of my Maya in the shape of women who, by the mere movement of her eyebrows, like Purvatit, can keep even the greatest conquerors of the world under her grip. One who aspires to reach the combination of yoga and has realized himself by rendering service unto me, should never associate with an unattractive woman. For such a woman is declared in the scripture to be the way to hell for dancing devotees. The woman created by the Lord is the representation of Maya, and one who associates with such Maya by accepting service must certainly know that this is the way of death, just like a blind well covered with grass. So here we have a point explained by Kapila Deva. Yes, Kapila Deva is a great authority, is a Krishna incarnation, is an incarnation that came to speak about knowledge, Sankhya. Sankhya is the form of philosophy more elevated that exists, yes, because it's explaining the reality. The reality is divided in Purusha and Prakriti. Purusha is the essence, is the anima, is the life of all the jivas in Krishna, Purusha, and Prakriti is the substance, but what gives you life, what animated the Prakriti is this Purusha. Yes, the material element. So this is all related, and no another philosophy describes it so elevated philosophy like Kapila Deva. So this is a very important to be heard. But sometime, if we can see the beautiful of women, like connected Krishna, we can see the aesthetic, the form of beauty. How much Krishna is beautiful. We can understand how much Krishna is beautiful, looking the beautiful of women, the beautiful of ornamental fish, the beautiful of a bird like a peacock. So how we can get balance in these 2 points? Oh, you repeat. It's super right. In fact, everything depends on the consciousness and the attitude of the individual. All things depend on our conscience. If one tries to exploit, dominate, or use feminine beauty for his own selfish pleasure, this is based in Rajas and Tamas. This came from Rajas and Tamas, the desire of enjoy of the material native. It becomes mine in the sense that it will capture the spiritual soul and will degrade the spiritual soul and inferior forms and bring a lot of suffering. But if the same individual sees feminine beauty connected with Krishna as an example of divine beauty and does not try to exploit it but engages her in devotional service, the same woman can become the cause of liberation for the individual soul. So, for we have a relationship It's impossible to do this without knowledge. Knowledge in first step means knowledge about Brahman and Jnana, who I am. This is the most important knowledge, who I am. If I think that I am the body, this means that our knowledge are covered by Maya, and I will go down in the material world in ignorance. But if I understand with knowledge, I am spiritual soul, and this spiritual soul comes from Krishna, the Purusha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So I will acting by the pleasure of Krishna for the Krishna's purpose. So with knowledge about Brahman, about Atma, this is the first step. It's called Jnana. But the most perfect knowledge is Vijnana. Vijnana means I am a spiritual soul, and Krishna is God, and what is the relationship between me and Krishna? This is Sambandha Jnana, this is Vijnana. This is the perfection of knowledge. So the great problem of our society is ignorance. Our society are covered by rajas. Everybody thinks that I am this body. I am Mary, I am John, I am this or that. But these identity are connected with the body. So this is the product of ignorance. In a material society, without knowledge, only can exist the exploitation of the women, exploitation of the animals, and operating exploitation. So the great question is, with knowledge, Krishna explained these steps in Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna don't want to fight, and the chapter 2, from the verse 11, Krishna explained about Jnana, about that we are the spiritual souls. Second part, after verse 34, Krishna explained about the karma yoga. If you connect jnana and karma, the result is karma yoga. Or all our actions cannot be for my selfish. Our action need to be connected with the Brahman, with Krishna. So we have the karma yoga, and after this, the process is samadhi. So this way of the self-realization is very, very nice explained in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and we will develop more details in the whole Bhagavad Gita. In the last chapter, chapter 18, we have a summary, but more focus in bhakti. In chapter 2, this is too much open, yes. Jnana is, and yogis can have facilitated on this chapter, but chapter 18, Krishna are giving the Siddhanta, the conclusion of all knowledge in Bhagavad Gita. So my time is finished. I prepare to you. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Maha Krishna Bharata ki jai. If someone have a commentary or question,
would you show the purport to today's verse one more time? Because I had a question that had to do with the purport.
No? What verse?
Today's verse.
Verse of today. 16 or 17?
16. Okay. So, I wanted to understand this last statement that
From Madhacharya?
From Madhacharya.
Mm.
Can you explain a little bit?
Srila Madhacharya remarks in this connection that when one engages in joking and talking like a crazy person, one may say anything and everything, but his words will be meaningless. The point is, what meaning meaningless?
Sem sentido.
Sem sentido, okay, without sense. Okay. Prabhu, Dujamani, when you go in a party, in a kind of party, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, what they are doing? Drink and use drugs. But even if they don't use these things, the flirt for you approaching of a woman, you need approach and make many times explain words without sense. How is called in English? Chaveco.
Flirting, man.
Flirting, because what is the purpose? The purpose is exploitation, the body of the female. Yes, I want to use your body. So you cannot be a very sincere speaker about philosophy truths. Yes, we need to speak maybe without sense. So this is the flirting nature. Yes, you need to speak sweet words to captivate, to captivate the women mind, and happens in the both of you. Yes, because this Prabhupada is here. Srila Madhacharya speak a very very deep thing that happens in the material relationships. Yes, for one conquer the opposite sex, you need to speak this meaningless, this word without sense. For conquer, for bringing to the best. Understand?
So, senseless, meaningless words means it has no purpose other than exploitation.
Yeah, true. The real purpose, they don't review. What's the real purpose? The sex act. Only this. You cannot approach of a lady and speak, go to bed with me. If you speak, what happens? She gets a laugh in her face or ignore you completely. Yes. So you need to speak sweet words, yes? Como malandro, né? Like a scrooker, yes? When people that exploit the money of the another, yes? You need to, yes, understand? He's talking. If he cannot approach and give me your money, I want your money. No, he speaks, yes, the same thing, the same purpose, the material purpose. The purpose is my selfish, my pleasure.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So in that sense, it's
I cannot be sincere. Prabhu, give me your money to me. I cannot be sincere. Lady, I want to go to the bed and have sexual intercourse. I cannot speak directly, frankly. Yes, I need to use these meaning talks, these meaning talks. This is the great reality of the material world. Great. Like the discourse of the politicians nowadays. They promise, but this is nonsense talk also. Because what is the purpose of politicians? The purpose of politicians that you put me in the power, I will get power, and I will exploit you, yes, by tax, tributes, but I cannot send this directly. I needed this talking, this nonsense talking. Oh, I will do this for you, I will do this for that. But what is the reality? The reality is when I was in the power in the government, I will exploit you. I will steal all your money by taxes and posts and so many things that the government create. The government are robbers, are thieves nowadays. Understand? When the proposal is cheating you, I cannot speak directly to you. I need to use this flourishing words for enganar, for cheating you, for cheating. Only this.
Yes, I saw.
In all places, yes, in a party, in a government, when you go buy a car, yes, in market. All places have this nonsense talking because it's for cheating you. I cannot be directly. Because this Prabhupada is so fantastic. Prabhupada is so very direct, so very truth, so very direct. Prabhupada is speaking very, very direct, very, very raw about the material nature, about how things happen.
No, this can use in the book distribution too. No, because I saw a devotee that the ladies came and he said, "Oh, ladies, you came from the celestial planet."
Yeah. But this is different.
Because
the point, the framework is the same, but the devotees don't want to explode the person.
Of course.
The devotees want to give Prabhupada's books, and Prabhupada's books will save the people. The point that is, persons are addicted to senses enjoyment. In Prabhupada books don't have sense of enjoyment. For the benefit for people's this flourishing words used, but for the benefit of people. This is a very important point. When the thing is made by my benefits, personal benefits, it is not good. But when I do for the benefit of the other person, this is good, this is moral. But when I do for my personal benefits, this is immoral.
I just wanted to, I was appreciating one point you made about apsaras are also sometimes called angels.
Mm-hmm.
So it shows that, I mean, the way I understand the word angel, it's very kind, beneficent, divine, you know, loving. So the same object, it looks like from what I understood is she can be apsara, but if you see her in another way, she's an angel.
Yeah.
She can also be an angel.
Yeah, this is a very interesting point, because sometimes our concept of angel came from the Christian.
That's how I think.
Yeah, the cherubims and all this. And the Christianism have a demagogic vision about the reality. The reality is very hard, is very painful, is very raw. The reality have largest antennas, yes, and all these are myths, because the apsaras are angels in the sense that they make part of the demigods.
Yeah.
But they are mind, they have lust, and also have.
They're not pure.
Yeah. How is divided the devotees? Devotees can be divided in Sakama Bhaktas. Who are the Sakama Bhaktas?
Sakama Bhaktas?
The demigods.
Yeah.
Like Indra, like Apsaras. And we have Nishkama. Nishkama means without material desire. Who is Nishkama Bhaktas? Nishkama Bhaktas is Narada Muni. This is perfect, like the Christianism But the reality not is only black or only white, it's mixed. Yes, the gunas are mixed. We have saintly persons, divine persons, like the Bhaktas, Nishkamas. Yes, like Naramuni, like Shukadeva Goswami, Haridas Thakur, etc. But we have devotees with material desires. Many of the devotees in our institutions have this condition, and many saint gods are this. Like this, yes, like Indra. Indra, many times, the approach of Vishnu, by what? By Vishnu defeat the demons, the deities. By what? By Indra keeping your power, keeping your throne in the celestial planets. But he is a bhakta because approach of Krishna, but is not a pure bhakta, not is a uttama bhakta. Is a bhakta with sakana, with material desires. These are the first steps of bhaktas. These are demigods.
Yes. So the apsaras, they're not angels in the
are angels, but not in the Christianity vision. Understand? Okay. The Gandharvas, Kinnaras. Remember Narada Muni. In previous life, what he was? He was a Gandharva. He was in a great assembly, and he started singing for the women. In the same times, the rishis sang curses. Narada Muni take part in this planet like a son of a Shudrani. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The history are in the 4th and 50th chapter of first chapter.
I see. So when we say angel, it's not exactly demigods. It's the ones who are promoting bhakti, distributing bhakti. Those are the angels.
I don't understand your question.
So not all demigods are the angels. We say it different, like Gandharvas, Apsaras, all this is not angel. When we think of a Christian version, angel, not these. It means the angel is people like actual angels are the ones who are interested in giving bhakti. Their motive is to give bhakti. Is that correct?
The demigods are interested in bhakti.
They are distributing bhakti.
But they have material desires. Material desires is an obstacle in the distribution of bhakti, etc. Is an obstacle of them. Yes. The devotional service starts in Shraddha, according to Rupa Goswami. If you have faith, if you have a little conviction that Krishna is God, Bhagavad Gita speaks the truth, you is a bhakta. But you have a little faith, that is the base, the first step, and this faith will increase. The point of vista, this point of vista, you use a good bhakta. But even in the advanced stages, like Ruch, Asakti, you have a little of Maya. My Guru Maharaj gives the example. In Shraddha, you have 99% of Maya and 1% of Shraddha, of Bhakti. In Bhava, you have 99% of Bhakti. The Shraddha is very powerful, but you have a little 1% of Maya. We are in the material world. It's very impossible we not contaminated with the Rajas dhammas. In special conditions like Narada Muni, Shukadeva Goswami, these Uttama Bhaktas. But understand these different stages, yes.
Prabhu, a comment what's happening for the Christian conception, angels is everything that coming for the celestial planets. It's the same the paradise. For them, the celestial planets is the spiritual world, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's only a place with more goodness, and the Bible say that when God sends some angels to give a message, the humans want to be in relation with the angels, because they are so beautiful.
They want to do.
They want, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they want to do sexual relation with the angels, yes.
Even Brahmaloka, that is a planet in this material world, but the characteristics in Brahmaloka is amazing. Yes, don't have disease, don't have old age. Yes, the level, yes, but this is material world.
It's material.
Yes.
I understand. I was just hearing your discussion about angels and women, so I was just thinking that Srila Prabhupada mentions about the ladies that these ladies are like angels. So what he actually referred was these ladies, if they are Krishna conscious, and by associating with them you become liberated as well. So he referred to the ladies with, or even men, somebody who has godly qualities actually. Who has Krishna conscious quality, somebody who has godly quality. Even demigods, they are also devotees. Of course, they are mixed. They have also materialistic desires, but they also have godly qualities. Actually, the term is the godly qualities. So,
including the Kinaras, the description in Bible that they have wings. Right? The vision of the angels in the Christian.
Because in Vaikuntha Planis, actually, Prabhupada mentions that the ladies are, and even the men, they are 100 times or 1,000,000 times beautiful than what we are. And we look like frogs in front of them, practically speaking, whether men or women. But even though they are so beautiful, but there is no desire for enjoying each other because they are actually combined together to serve Krishna. And because obviously they have got qualities.
One difference in Vedas and the Bible is when more knowledge you have, when more your consciousness purified, more your vision about the things is open. And when your vision is open, more you understand that the things, the reality is very, very complex. And the Christianism, we have the sense in the Bible, the sense, but it's too much
narrow.
Yeah, it's too much small, it's too much incomplete, it's too much white and black. And Vedas, like Narada Muni sing for the ladies, they come here, and what happens with Narada Muni? Become a representative of what?
Pure devotee.
Yes. Or the case of the sons of the Kubera, Manigriva, Narakubara. They are naked with girls and only an angel. They are cursed by Narada Muni, but what happened with them after? They have the darshan of Krishna. When you saw in the Bible the city of Sodom and Gomorrah, the city was totally burned for angels. Yes, the Bible is more hard. Yes, including the poetry. The Bible can have a so refined, very sophisticated poetry. In Bible, the Bible is so rusty, everything like this. Bible, the is not subtle and more advanced. Because you will separate the things, and the reality is more complex and more with the different matices. Okay, now our time.
Good.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Maha Krishna ki
Jai. Maha Krishna Nama Prabhu ki.
Ora bhakta.